Welcome back. Konami. Registered. As always, feel free to read along with us. But hello, we are continuing our playful, informal romp and rant and walkthrough of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I've chosen an effeminate Anne Rice vampire name, Armand. As this one on our way to 200.6%. Of course, you can enter codes like this one for the Ring of Luck and to start with a luck attribute of 99. Use that same code there in Rondo of Blood to access all the levels from the very beginning with no impact on the trophies, by the way. There's also codes like Axe Armor. You can play as Richter. And in this version of Symphony of the Night that came out on the PS4 just, 2 months ago, or so, or a few months ago, you can also play as Maria. I got caught in a time thing there. I said 2 months ago. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm so wrapped up in the beauty of the game, I just can't get my mind around it. Okay, enough of that BS. Anyway, let's choose a different window color this time and be crazy. Wow, yeah, too green. How about a nice... Couldn't we make it more like the kind you see on people's houses? That kind of green? Oh, yeah, well, right, okay. We'll suffer along with that. And that's where we are so far. And again, in the button settings, they don't let you change the mist. But we can't form a mist yet. However, we do have a few relics. The Cube of Zoe to make items materialize, the Soul of Wolf to transform into the wolf, and nothing else. But we're going to go into the library now and get our next relic. And here's where we are. Over here, see the outer wall. And there's also, in addition to the main elevator, we showed you the secret elevator in the last video, which allowed us, oh yes, forgive me please, we acquired this, the Mirror Cuirass, or Cuirass. Cuirass. Oh yeah, comme ça. Alright, anyway, this is polished to resist stoning. It's more powerful than the hide one, of course, but we were fortunate enough to get the Medusa shield, so we actually have two things that will prevent us from being stoned, man. But right now, that Medusa shield is more powerful than any other shield I have, which would be the leather shield. We also acquired the jewel knuckles, and yes, that's very cute, but I'll stick with the sword, thank you. Currently, I'm equipped with the Gladius, the sword of ancient Rome. You see them in all the finest bathhouses. And of course, we have the Medusa shield, a Gorgon-headed shield. You can pop open candles like this, just holding it up there, and a few weak enemies. Long library. Oh, and then we have two of them. Two hide cuirasses. Uncurse. Eventually, we'll have a relic, so we won't even need the uncurse. Yes, but there is a bronze item here, and for the sake of demonstrating in the video, we shall go forward. And did I mention we had 0 deaths in the last video? And I'm going to predict that my walkthrough here, no matter how informal, blasphemous, casual it is, will have 0 deaths. Or I'll eat a plate of my own defecation. which would be the smallest microscopic plate in the universe if I lose. But now this bronze cuirass, don't want to do that. There we are. Would be equally as powerful. Well, and isn't that? Well, see, resist stoning. Well, I have the Medusa shield, so I'd rather the bronze, and that's what we'll do. Hey, we'll do it for laughs. Oh, the whimsy of it all. Now I'm wearing a bronze one. Again, we love the music of Castlevania. Yoicks. Alright, I did promise in the last video I'm not going to make stupid noises, including Jar Jar type of noises. And I'm also resigned to the fact that I'm going to have to reduce my quantum level cursing. One of my favorite hobbies, but hey, we all have to conform. I think I may save more of my cursing for Twitter. But of course, any profanities uttered by me are strictly classic American cultural and historical profanity, used in a comedic and entertainment context for the purpose of positively inspiring others. Yes, that one heart, I have to stick around that long just for that. Here is our next relic. Yay, we have the fairy scroll. And money. It shat us $2,000.
It's been a long time, old one.
Eh? Why, it's Master Alucard. Come to visit, have we?
I need your help.
Oh, but young Master, I could never betray the good Count.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
How about this?
Thank you.
How about this?
We must have the Jewel of Open to open the locked blue doors. Gotta have it.
Thank you.
Leaving us 4281, thanks to my miserly ways. Now, I'm not going to waste any money on potions or spells that we can actually just sort of spam around and get for free. I'd love the silver crown because I like to be all high class and everything, but you see these magic scrolls, they're great, but we don't really need them. Map, we can do it without the map. And in fact, I'm going to make a point of it. I don't need your map, old man. I'll wait till I get 200.6. That's when I'll come get your map and clean out your inventory. Now, it would make sense for us to have a good kick-ass ring or something, because we have nothing on our fingers, even though I really would like... I'm coveting something like this, my reverse cloaks or elven cloaks, so that I can... Yeah, I'm coveting those more than that. Surely we'll have things dropped to us. Surely we'll get more money. And gosh, maybe I could do... No, I can't buy both of them. That really sucks. Should I choose vanity? Yes.
Thank you.
I don't need your tactics and whatever. Now, let's see. Oh, forgive my spasmodic ways here. Yes, and we go up to 10. Well, I get to wear green for a while. And it's all part of my wonderful wardrobe. Yeah, I could have used a better sword, maybe. That old man and his prices. You can get the jewel sword. Anything we want in there. And of course, there is no fast travel. We have to walk back out of the library like this, which is no problem. There are library cards that he sells, and they do have within the game. You should pick up at least 4 of them in normal playthrough, and you can basically beam into the library. And then, of course, if you get the duplicator, and you get a library card, oh well, this is a chance for us to use some uncurse. Uncurse. I guess that's what I need to clean up my language. Uncurse. There you go, Susan. You like that, huh? Very wasteful with the hearts there for those creatures. Juron. You see, the fairy scroll that the relic we just received will now tell us the names of the creatures we face. Yes, displays the enemy's names. Oh, and yeah, we picked up the Jewel of Open to open blue doors. Now, where should we go? Well, we want to go open some blue doors, so we are going to go back down. That's right. Even though the lower levels are no problem, we're going to first open a few blue doors, and we're going to go and get us things like leap stones. We're going to go through the top of the clock first. That's the route I'm going to take. And because I have the Medusa shield, she can't turn me to stone. Ugh. It is pretty. See the Medusa shield, just hold it up, run through the candles. It's always 250. Again, in Castlevania, the candles drop the same thing every single time. If you already have an item, like if you open one that would be an axe, it'll drop you one of those 5 hearts. as opposed to the small single ones there, like one of those. Now, in the reverse castle, the candles are a little bit different. You'll find different things than in the lower castle. But they'll be the same every single time. Now, we need to open the passageway. And we've done it. Of course. There is more than one. See, that's now open. What's that? You see a library card. And I'm very generous with these potions and things. I am not a hoarder when it comes to that. But now, as we see on the map, that small section is opened. But there is another. That will lead us to the lower sections, but we're not going there first. Another good shield is the fire shield, but I like it because it's pretty. You can tell I'm from the south. I say words like pretty. And if we had the leap stone, we could jump up there. So that's the path we're going to take. We're going to get our good stuff. What's great about this game is you have all these save rooms. That's why I'm saying 0 deaths for me in this one. No, but I remember the original arcade game for this. No, I don't want the dagger just yet. I think the axe is okay. We could continue going. Well, we have to continue going further south. That's right. Yes, we'll come back and get all these wonderful goodies later. You see up there. However, here is a relic. The spirit orb will then show us enemy damage. How much damage they take? Ah, I see 23. Oh, and she shat some smart potion. And that's something else too. Smart potion and things like that in this game. I know there's a use for them, but I haven't really used them too much except to be very wasteful with the potions. Money. Boomerangs, fun weapons. And even though this cape that I just acquired says perfect for forest camouflage, you don't play in the forest in this game. Okay, that should be a dagger in that candle, and I want it. And we open this area. I think in my first video I made another error. I said that the transport room was sealed with a blue door. It was sealed by one of those things there. You know, you press the button and it lowers the wall. That massive piece of stone. So here is where we are, and we want to then go upwards. Great. But hey, it works out great. We missed the save room when we passed through the first time, and of course we're trying to map out everything here. Just walk through you guys with no problem now. And there it is. There's my missing save room. Of course, another short sword that we'll never use ever again. And making sure with all my gabby talking here, I'm not missing any other rooms. What am I doing? But yeah, played in the arcade, had the Nintendo 64 version with, can't think of the name, but Spirit Sypha. And that was a lot of fun. And when Symphony of the Night came out on PlayStation, that's what stayed in my unit. And of course I've played Lords of Shadow 2 as well. And recently I've played Rondo of Blood for the first time. And like I said, I'm seeing in this version, you say, well, why? They had a version that was not released in America. This one that has the extra familiars with the demon and the N-word demon. Okay, well, we may not have time to reach it in this video because my series of Castlevania walkthrough videos are going to be about 60 minutes each because of the time limit, and I'm going to set my PS4 up directly to my PC and all that other good jazz, but anyway, oh yes, and I'm like, no, you don't have some guy with Bill Cosby eyes as the end demon here, or some, Chris Rock looking kind of dude here. But oh my, and I didn't play too long with it, but I want to see what kind of wisecracks the end demon has to say. But as we go through here, we have no protection on our hands. Nothing, no rings. But we are equipped with the circlet. Well, gives us more intelligence, but it would lower our defense by 1, and defense is more important, so yeah. Many of these things that they drop you in the game, you may rarely use. Now, let's make sure we're headed in the right direction. As you can see, See, to the right, we don't have the flying ability, so we can't go up and map that area and get to our other good relics. But now, for the first time, we have the Jewel of Open, so that door opens where it would not have before. And I'm sticking with the axe.
Alucard, wasn't it? We meet again.
So it seems.
As friendly as ever, I see. It's strange. This castle's different than I remember it.
This castle is a creature of chaos. With each rebirth, it takes a new form.
And here I thought my mind was playing tricks. Well, there's nothing for it. Till we meet again.
Yeah, Maria, and let me just remind you, like I had to remind Death a minute ago, sweetheart. This is my daddy's house. You understand? I'm prince of the realm. I'll be lord of the manor here. The royal chapel. That's worth 800. Anti-venom. Yes, the anti-venom can be used against poisoning. It's very simple, really. You just evade the fire, you stand at a point, you know, far enough away, and it's just like these guys. They're very easy. They do this little lunge, and, you know, it's very predictable, like that, and he's going to stop, give you a chance. You can smack him twice, run back, and then that. Very easy. And I don't mean to sound that way or sound condescending about it, but, I mean, maybe for me it's a very easy game, but, yeah, I mean... You can destroy that ball from the other side. It takes a while. A lot of strength can be done. Those guys there, those knights, they can drop the sword of Damascus. So that can save you some money if you manage to have them drop it to you. And right here, if you want to go up, all you really have to do is like this. You don't have to face him if you wanted to go up. But, of course, for this room, you can see up there, we don't have the power of flight or anything. And, of course, I guess I could jump up there and get those goggles. Let's see. I'm not going to waste too much time because we're going to come back anyway when we get all our wonderful powers and... And they provide equal defense, but my intelligence goes up. And for whatever intelligence is worth in this game, I don't know. I'm glad I have more than less, I suppose. That's how you do that. Now here, I'm just mostly going to snag this knight shield, but as you can see, it is sealed. We'll have to go from the other side. You get it, and anytime you come back in, if you're going up the same side, you don't even have to face the guy. And of course, this is another one of those places you can run back and forth, unlike Rondo of Blood. You can go back and forth between rooms, get all the hearts you want. Now here's something you want to do every time you come here and sit down. But if he does that and raises his hand, you better move, because he'll stick you, and if you're low in life, he might kill you. But he doesn't always do that. Sometimes they'll leave grape juice, and then the ghost will come. And if she's crying like that, that's good. But if she's not, she can also harm you as well. You get different combinations, and I know that's a trophy in there, a bronze trophy, by the way. That's all you have to do for it. Sit in the chapel, go sit in the chair. Just like in the outer tower there. Have a seat in the chair near the seagulls for a while and fall asleep. And you get a trophy. I forget the money. Strength potion. Okay, so I'd like to demonstrate how to climb steps. Just kind of move like that a little bit, you see. You jump straight up and just kind of do like that, you see. And when you get to the top one, you don't want to fall down like that. See, like I just fell down like that. You don't want to do that, you see. You move a little bit over. See, I've done that like about 5 times in a row. It's very irritating to someone like myself. Very irritating. But I got the silver plate. That's all that matters. Now, it's got to be better than bronze, right? Yes, it is. For all my trouble, and we are so out of here. Do the full mapping later on. Oh, when they knock me out the room, I hate that. Nope. I'm not rejecting anyone's holy books. I'm just saying as a weapon. Gee, I don't have a lot of hearts. That's what I get for not being greedy. But oh no, what do I do against the next boss? Not interested in your sprinkles. Well, there's nothing to wear but jewelry. Let's see what potions we have. Well, I'm gonna go with some attack potion. Because I'm still weak. Of course, with the Medusa shield, she's not turning me to stone, and I have food and everything. I'm fine. Nope, I won't be eating a plate of my own defecation today, thank you.
You look like you're doing well for yourself.
And? You didn't come here to flatter me.
True. Do you know the name Richter Belmont?
Belmont? Of course. Why?
He disappeared about a year ago. I'm sure he's here now. If you see him, please let me know.
As you wish, my lady.
Ugh.
A gentleman after all. Thank you.
Yeah, you're really gonna tell her, right? Looking at the map here, we are on our way. On our way to getting some good crap. And crap is hardly a curse word. Besides, there's some big YouTubers, and they say the F word in all their kids' videos, them with their kid armies. They say the F word a lot, and they're big, inspiring, wonderful role models, and that is great, and I applaud them for it, because you're also giving me leeway to curse. We'll go with the Cutlass over Gladius, for it is stronger. See that up there? I Leapstone. We're going to go get that. You're not supposed to be here now. It's because I jumped up and triggered it. No, I don't want that. Even though it does work very well now in that other area, bouncing around like that. And you'll find in the game, of course, it'll try to drop you things that work very well, at least in a certain area. Castle Keep. And very important too, as you're going along, if you've not done this before, you want to open up all your transport rooms or fast travel rooms. Let's leave it on this beautiful art for a moment. You see the beautiful lion head there. That tells me that I am over here in Castle Keep, because that has a lion. There's a horse down below where we were a few minutes ago. And, of course, in the outer tower, it's something like a lobster or a crawfish or something like that. But that's how you know without looking. There's 5 on this side, 5 in the reverse castle. Can't jump or anything, so we're going to use this right now. I'm going to come here. Now, I read somewhere, I think this is another one of those damned cursed swords. Yes, you see, a cursed dark sword. I know it's cursed, but cursed. Anyway, look at that. 0 attack. Well, what use is it? Should say, I'm the one who's going to be cursing using that. I'm gonna make a pillow out of these guys. Jumping like that triggers them if you're trying to get them to pop up so you can smack them. Now, we have the power of double leaping. We can get at areas we never could before, nice and early. Opened up that right there, that compartment, turquoise, each one of those good for 1,500. Again, we can double jump. Double our pleasure. Double our fun. A lot of different places we can go now and access. Not all of them. Seems like we can't really get up there yet, but that's no problem. Actually, if I was going to do a speed run and try to be really efficient, I wouldn't have opened the transport room right then and there. I would have snagged the leap stone. Let's go to the clock tower. Or, yeah, clock tower, but the outer tower. That's what I mean. Outer wall. Yeah, this one with the beautiful art and the tridents there. Is that Neptune? Neptune's very flawless sons there. Thank you. Right. Well, with this, yeah, I want to go to a save room, but I can go to a save room inside of the library now. Oh, so you can't really walk through him on the first time. One reason I'm facing these guys is I want some of these guys to drop me something. Like there's 3 on the top. They can drop what's called a talisman, and that gives you defense. And that's something that I could wear. See, I still have 2 slots that are open, so to speak. And the money. See, every damn dime. Great. The high Kuros. Well, I don't need that. Also, having the double leap stone makes it a lot easier to fight creatures. And get stuff. Oh. And this game also has 2 fairies. I wish they'd fight it out or something. But, yeah. Let us see here. We want the uncurse. Then, of course, whenever you use something, one thing you learn in the game is you want to re-equip stuff. In other words, if you have about 4 or 5 library cards and you fire one off, you want to make sure that you immediately go to your menu and then replace it with your shield so you don't accidentally fire off and waste another card or food or whatever you had there. Ooh, 1,000. Maybe we can even buy something in the library. Now, there's only so far we can go because let's just get these two because I'm so damn greedy. Though we're here, until we have the power of flight, we're not going to be able to get everything. But let us look at our inventory quickly. See, we can sell those other items in the library. Okay. Oh, that was a dumb mistake. It worked out. I'm not going to face the boss below because I don't have the power of myths to go through the grate and to get the other relic that it will enable me to fly. So we'll stick to up here right now. As we come here, we get the stone mask, which again is maybe one notch better than what we have. Okay. And to show you a couple things here, you can also come here and sit down. And what you want to do whenever you have the fairy, bring the fairy here. The one of them, or the one that sings to you, you can bring, and you sit down for 2 or 3 minutes and she starts singing a song, and that's actually a trophy. This is a secret wall. Look at that. So you run up against it. The topaz circlet. And the holy rod. Hot damn. See if we can organize our menus a bit better than this. Yes, you see this other menu, then you can come along here just to get your stuff organized and get them all in such a way. Get my medicines next, but shields, and of course, swords, clubs. So now we have the holy rod. We have a stone mask. We have now accessed this part of the library, the upper part, but it's the lower part that we'll want to get to whenever we have the ability to transform into a mist. But while we're here, we do have a couple of jewels to sell. We might as well see what that old man can give us for him. And I think one of these books did drop us an additional 1,000. Maybe we can actually afford something. There's 25 here.
Young Master Alucard, how may I serve you?
Well, you could serve me what I want.
Oh, I have 2 of those. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
How about this?
These magic scrolls. We don't need those. Nor a map. Ooh. We have pails.
Thank you.
The metal. Oh, they're everywhere. And we'll save our precious money. Ding. And everything is better. Always better to have something on than nothing. Now, also, if you're looking for money, those books above, they do drop some significant money sometimes. And again, with the Lapis Lazuli and the Ring of Arcana, in addition to items, you get more money dropped. Great, another one. Now with the foggy conditions. There's one other thing, and see when you miss a jump, you can always recover like that with the leap stone. Now, ooh, that's worth some money. Worth a lot of money. I already have this one. So, where to next? Well, we should probably get the clock and go up the middle of the tower. And that's what we'll be doing next time. In the meantime, let's mosey on over to the save room. And what we can do is just go crazy spamming the controls and see if we can open up any spells. And that sounds good. I'll probably end up blowing my hearts doing it. See, like... See, like that? We just opened a spell, you see. Just by going crazy soul steal. I didn't even know the combination to hit. I'm just going crazy on the controls and doing stuff, and that way I don't have to pay the old man in the library, and I have that. Now, see, the familiars, they're not available to us just yet. So we picked up a few relics today in our walkthrough. But yes, this holy rod with the right shield, we're going to have to play with that next time. Yes. We have opened up another spell, you see, just by spamming away, not even knowing what direction. Oh, we opened up another one. So you don't have to spend any money, really, on spells from the old man. Now, of course, naturally, I'd want to save that, so before I'd shut the game off, I'd come back in the save room and overwrite the data. And that's how we do that. So you hit the triangle when you have that open, and you pull up this other menu, and then you can basically, if I want the shields to go to the top, I highlight shields. It's a way for you to organize the many, many items that'll be over here in your menu. And I like to get my throws and my bombs all together. I just have the boomerang, but I like to basically consume the food and the medicine and not be a hoarder when it comes to such things. Whoa. If you going faster. Yeah, a lot faster than in the last video. And like in the last one, I'll show you, this is the secret elevator. I think what I was doing wrong the first time, even though we did it last time, I was standing like all against the wall like that. You need to kind of stand sort of like this. So we'll leave you on the secret elevator. And we'll be back next time with part 3 of our epic walkthrough of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. We already got the stuff here.